my gosh! I've done it!
I cannot believe this is happening.
Have you ever watched a scary movie and wondered how the killer outsmarts their victim every single time? Welcome to Can You Survive? Where celebrity guests are placed inside your favorite horror films, armed with only a six-sided die and their real-life intuition. Will our contestants be mere victims? Or are they survivors with the wit and skill to escape the killer and save their friends? I'm Alexander Ward from Crypt TV, and it's time to find out, can you survive?
Hi everyone, and welcome to Can You Survive?
Hello, my name is Monse. I am Canela Online, and I am a horror content creator. I cover anything from horror movies to paranormal, and basically anything scary. I think a movie that really scared me a lot and is very effective is As Above, So Below. Yeah, I really like the historical horror. I like the psychological aspect of it, so that one's a really good one.
My name is Morgan Tremaine. I'm an entertainment reporter, a content creator, and I love horror desperately. I've always loved horror as a genre because there's so many different genres where it's people care more about like what the actor is or who the director is or the production value, but with horror it can be just an absolute $5 budget, actors that they've never acted before in their lives, and as long as the concept is good and it's directed well, it can be some of the most fun you've ever had in a theater.
I'm Jess Antenorcruz. I am a writer and narrative designer, and I live to be spooky. I remember being young and I didn't like horror. I was like, I don't want to watch The Ring, it's too scary. So I was like, tell me when the scary scene is where she crawls out of the well, right? And I turned around and there was a big blacked out window behind me, so I watched a reflection of her crawl out of the well and do the scary walk, and I remember being like, this is the scariest moment of my entire life. And I've just been chasing that high ever since.
What we're gonna do first is you have to fill out your little character sheets here. And we have three stats: strength, smarts, and hustle. Strength deals with any sort of physical exertion. Smarts deals with any sort of investigating. And hustle is how fast you move, something like that. You have a pool of 5 total points and you split them up. However you think you rank in that category. When I ask you to do something and roll a dice, you are going to then take what you roll and add those numbers to it depending on which category I'm having you roll in. So, if you're all ready, I think we're gonna see if you can survive. You'll blink and you open your eyes, and you are in the entryway of a house you don't really recognize. You don't know how you got there, but you were all together and you were all standing next to the front door of this house. You turn around and look at the door, which you would have had to have walked through to get in here, but it is locked now. You look around this house, it seems like a very normal, nice house, but the strange thing you do notice is that if you try to look out on any of the windows, it's just dark.
Ugh.
Just solid black.
Ugh.
Now, the house is quiet. It's dusty, like no one's been here for a while. And while everything is nice, it is a little old. It seems like this house has been used in 20, 30 years. But you have a distinct feeling that you need to get out of here. And you don't know how you are going to do that, but you have to figure out a way. So, being in the living room here, you have a couple of options. To your left, there is a hallway that leads possibly to a kitchen, looks kind of like. There's a staircase going upstairs, and there, past the staircase, there's another hallway that might lead to some bedrooms or something. Where would you like to go? What would you like to try and do? How would you like to escape?
I think kitchen's probably a good bet. Because I think there could be weapons or tools in general, flashlight, anything like that, knives, but also there's sometimes a back door, and I would want to check that probably.
That's a good
Kind of like the
choice.
little backyard door.
Yeah, one of those.
Is there a closet in the room that we're in?
There is a small door in the room. You don't know, I mean, not like small, but just like a small door.
Nothing good has ever come out of a
No,
small
it's not
door,
like a grand ballroom door or anything like that. It's just a door. You don't know where it goes, but it could be a closet. It's near the front door. Could be a coat closet or something like that.
Okay, what I would like to do is throw open the coat closet and kick. Because stuff hides in closets.
God, that's a good idea.
And I don't want to be walking shanked in the back.
Make me a strength roll.
Okay.
I like the kick deal. That's a good
Yeah.
You know, at the worst, I'm kicking coats.
Any doorway, go around a corner, just kick, high kick.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Okay, add
See
your
when-
strength score to that.
You just went,
My strength plus 2, so 3.
So 3 in total. It is still a 1, but you do add 2 to that. So you walk up to this door. Grab the handle. You turn it. You fling open the door. Kick your foot out into the into the coat closet. Nothing's there except for some coats. But unfortunately, your foot does get wrapped in the pocket of a coat, and you do fall to the ground.
I like it, idiot.
So you don't look great right now.
That's understandable.
But nothing bad happened, other than an injured pride.
So like real life.
So yeah,
Okay.
Made a little bit of sound, maybe.
We're safe though. There was nothing in this closet.
it's a good thing you checked that out.
So, whew, okay, I guess we can go to the kitchen.
I don't laugh out of solidarity,
Thank you.
because I would have done the same thing probably.
So you all head towards the left of the staircase, and you do get to a kitchen. A fairly large kitchen. There's an island in the center and a bunch of counter space. It's actually a really nice kitchen.
We got like
And
a mixer.
yeah, it's got a mixer, and it's got
Probably a slap chop if no one's been here in like
a
20
slap
years.
chop.
You're gonna be slapping your troubles away with a slap chop.
Unfortunately, Vince is not here.
Making me cry.
But there is still all of the accoutrements that would be in a nice large kitchen, utensils, everything like that. So is there anything in particular you'd like to search for?
Is there like a solid wood cutting board?
Make me a smarts roll. Look for it.
I rolled a 1 again, so I'm doing great. Plus smarts is plus 2, so I also rolled a 3.
Okay.
Wow, she's weak, she's dumb.
She has beauty, she has grace. You want to find a solid cutting board, preferably one with a handle.
Yeah.
And you spend energy looking for this cutting board. And you do find one. Unfortunately, when you pick it up, you get a splinter in your thumb. And so now that you have that to deal with. Is there anything you would like to look for?
Is there power on in the house?
There is not. There is a general sort of dim glow in the house, like you can see, but it is dark.
Okay. Knowing that it could be darker even upstairs,
Yeah.
I would probably look for the junk drawer and try to find a flashlight.
Okay, great. Please make me a smarts roll.
Don't roll a 1.
I'll try. I will though. Jinx me. All right, 4 plus 2.
Okay,
6.
you go over to the very end drawer on the left side of the counter, and you open it, and you find a flashlight, and you turn it on, and it works.
Fabulous.
Is there anything else you'd like to do in this kitchen?
Is there a telephone?
Ah,
That's
interesting. There is a wall phone, like an old school.
So it has like a cord. I don't
It's got
understand.
a cord.
Okay, can I pick up the phone?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Silence.
No.
No dial tone.
Oh, but I didn't even roll bad for that.
I know.
Oh.
there's no electricity, I think, right?
Well,
Well,
the lights are
lights-
not on. None of you have tried a light switch.
Can I
Tom
try the
Ford.
light
Would you like
switch?
to?
Can I?
Yes.
Love it.
Do I roll the?
No, you can just flip on a light switch. Nothing happens. But
This felt like a mean trap, but okay.
I know.
But
You checked.
if you want, you can look for the circuit breaker to see if you could flip the circuits back on. You can do that.
Do you guys want to get some weapons before we leave the kitchen?
100%.
I was gonna say, can I look for a knife first
100%.
in the kitchen?
Please make me a smarts roll.
Wish me luck, guys.
You don't want my luck.
Hey.
I got a 4.
Plus 2 from your smarts score, so a total of 6. Yeah, there's a knife block on the counter, and you can pull a big old knife out of it.
Bread knife.
Yeah, bread knife, serrated.
Yeah, gonna get through the bone.
It'll mess you up.
Where would you like to go from here? Do you want to look for the circuit breaker? Do you want to explore the house more?
We've got the flashlights, so we might be okay there. How bothersome is your tweezer? Is your
splinter?
Is your splinter?
Great
Is this-
question.
Maybe there's a bathroom with the tweezers in it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we should take time. I'm really suffering, but I'm being so brave.
You're very,
So-
very right.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Let's look for a basement.
Okay,
maybe.
great. As you all move out of the kitchen to kind of start looking around and see if you can find a basement, the phone rings.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the phone.
Absolutely.
Okay, you pick up the phone. There's a brief pause for a minute, and then you hear, "What are you up to?"
Not much, just hanging out.
Just hanging out?
Just hanging out. I got a little splinter.
Oh, you got a splinter.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
What are you doing?
I'm watching something.
Like a movie?
Oh, I like a movie.
What kind of movie?
It's, do you like horror movies?
Not really.
Oh, well, it's a horror movie.
Oh. Have you ever seen Martyrs?
I have. This one's more of a home invasion film.
Like Home Alone.
Kind of. But worse.
Home Alone 2.
I like you.
Based on so little information.
I'll see you in a minute. And he hangs up the phone.
Okay. Well, this weird person just said they're gonna see me in a minute, so I don't love that.
You got any weird exes?
I was gonna say, that sounds like a pretty standard LA interaction, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't live here, so I don't know
Okay, that's fair.
how he knows where I am. I think maybe we should go somewhere defensive.
Well, we have a flashlight, we have a bread knife, which is fabulous. So we have a little bit of defense. We can see, we can hunt.
I have a cutting board.
You have cutting board for
That's great.
smacking.
We have smacking shield.
All right.
Leaving the kitchen, you begin to search the house. There is light to see, but it is pretty dark, but you have your flashlight. You do find around the back side of where the staircase was in the living room, there is another door that looked like it might go to a basement. So if you want to try that door and see if you can find a circuit breaker, you can.
That would be a logical place. If there's a basement, it would be down there. We might as well. Also, it's probably good that we clear the house in general, because this guy could already be in it for as far as we know. We didn't even know how we got here, so he could have knocked us out, brought us in there.
You
I don't
guys
know.
can walk first. I'll walk at the back with
you
my
you
little
guard the door.
shield.
Guard the door. We'll check.
Yeah.
We don't need to go down there.
Well, let's not be crazy.
Yeah.
We all have to be together.
Okay. Just yeah, like we'll do like back to back kind of thing as we go down the stairs to the basement, right?
Yeah, but I'm facing the door we're
You've got your
going
cutting
down.
board shield. up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got the bread knife.
Got the bread
And
knife.
I've got a flashlight.
You open the door and it leads down a staircase. You walk down the stairs and it is a pretty standard basement in that it has sort of like tools, racks of shelving that has like paint cans on it and things like that. It's pretty dusty and disused down here and not really taken care of. But shining your flashlight around, you're panning it around the room, and for a moment, you thought you saw something. Flashes past the beam of light, but no, there wasn't anything. And you find a circuit breaker.
I'm gonna have to roll for incontinence. But yeah.
That's not
Sure.
a stat.
Yeah, probably should.
You go over to the circuit box, you open it up, and it is indeed turned to off.
You should flip it on, right?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back to back with you, and I have my little board, and I'm just swinging,
God, that's such a good idea.
just in case.
Do that with the bread knife too. I'll point the flashlight backwards so you guys can see while I flip it on.
Yeah.
Like,
Should I
not-
also?
Yeah, right.
Not wildly.
I'll pan it like a lighthouse.
But I
so we can see.
am.
Do I do the same, or is that too dangerous?
I feel like yeah.
I don't want to cut you guys, but I feel like that's necessary.
I think
To cut us?
No,
It's a bread knife.
Go
You'd have to
crazy.
be going like this and carving. So I think if you're just swinging around, you'll be okay.
think
At least
it's
you can
fine.
hit something if it's coming near you.
Yeah, because from afar it looks like a crazy
Are we doing
big
this
knife.
right?
What did I do?
This is a very complicated plan you all have. So I'm gonna need you all to make a group hustle roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we all got one hustle.
I got 3.
I rolled a 2.
I got 2.
You stand back to back behind Morgan as Morgan shines the light behind him as you attempt to flip on the switch, while the both of you swing your implements of destruction back and forth in case someone comes near you. This is a very delicate dance.
The
you all
perfect
are
plan,
doing.
one might say. Go on, yes.
As you're doing this, the lights turn on as you flip this switch, but unfortunately, in the abruptness with which you flipped this switch,
Oh no.
the light, the singular light bulb that is in the basement, bursts from the increase in electricity all of a sudden and showers you both with glass and sparks as you both freak out and spin and hit each other with your implements.
My bad. It was a really good plan, though.
But the lights are on. Upstairs.
Sure. Well, if we're in the basement, you said there's tools, so we should probably look around and see if maybe there's something that we could use to like shatter glass or try to pick the lock. Hammer could shatter the glass. I can't.
Shovel.
Shovel could work to smash things, and it's also a good offensive
A
tool.
pickaxe. Are they miners? Are they little jewel miners? I'd like to look for a
See,
shovel
we're making
A shovel. Roll me a smarts
Okay,
check,
shovel.
please.
Okay.
Decisions.
to see if I can identify what a shovel
Yes.
looks like. We're not sure.
I'm
at
not
this
sure
point.
at this point.
Like, huh.
I rolled a 2, so add 2, so I 4.
You do find a shovel.
God.
The
It
Dark
is
Lord for
an
that.
just a
old
spade,
shovel.
though.
It's old and a little rickety, but
Okay.
it's a shovel.
They'll get tetanus if we hit them with it then. It's good.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do not drop my bread cutting board shield.
Right. You have both things.
We're well equipped. That's like Spartan warrior.
Can I look for a hammer?
Yes, you can. Roll a smarts check.
I got a 4.
You find a hammer. As you pick up the hammer and turn back around to everybody, you hear upstairs a thud.
That sucks for upstairs. Anyways, everything's really chill down here.
That's it. You don't hear anything else. You just hear something fell off a counter or something.
It's like 20, 30 years ago. Could be a Furby.
Could be a cat.
Oh, Furby. We can tell that there's no door in this basement.
No, it's a
right?
very
There's no
small
exit.
basement. There's no exit from here. It is definitely underground.
Oh.
Okay. I sort of feel like if we want to leave, we kind of got to go back upstairs, which is maybe the worst thing I've ever said.
This seems like a logical conclusion.
I don't have an offensive weapon. I would like to try to find chainsaw.
Roll a smarts check.
Go big or go home, guys.
Oh.
4.
Oh.
You don't find a chainsaw, but you do find the chain of a chainsaw.
Cool. I can
Cooler.
use like
Yeah.
a flail or
Whip it.
something.
You have
yeah.
that.
If there's just
Certainly
a
hurt
Furby,
yourself.
we're going to look insane. I've got a shield and a...
Well,
We'll wrap the chain around the cutting board, making a like studded cutting board that we can slash people with.
We got to go upstairs.
Okay.
having found all your offensive weapons down in the basement, you head upstairs.
I'd like to try the front door.
The front door that was locked.
Can it be unlocked?
You can try.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what kind of lock is on it.
Well, you've got a shovel. We're all pretty strong. We could like wedge the shovel in there and try to like break the door open.
Okay.
Get to the front door, you take the shovel, and you jam it between the door and the frame.
Yeah.
And you start pulling to try and pop the door open. And as you do, all of you roll me a smarts check.
This will be good.
I got a 5.
I got a 5.
I got a 1.
Okay. So the two of you are looking around and, helping pull this door open. You're very focused and you're doing what you need to do. Jess, your attention slips for a minute.
Yeah.
And as it does, you turn and there's someone standing next to you.
Oh.
There. A tall,
Very tall.
He's a
tall,
monster.
looming figure in a mask that you might call a Ghostface stands next to you. Stands next to you and goes, "Were you the one who likes scary movies?"
No, that was them.
And swings his knife down. What do you do? What do you do to get out of the way?
I try to go underneath his legs.
Okay, roll me a hustle.
Oh man, that's
Oh.
bold. He is really tall though. That's a lot of space.
I mean, I feel like there's like
Yeah.
an 8 foot under.
Yeah. Couldn't even walk.
I'm not
underneath
that
him.
tall. Okay, I rolled a 3.
Okay,
plus
plus
my hustle
one.
of 1.
Okay, so in this moment you are stunned. You see Ghostface standing in front of you. The knife is coming down, plunging down from his incredibly tall grip. And you dive between his legs as the knife comes swinging down and it just grazes you. It cuts the shoulder of your jumpsuit. No. And it's ruined, but you're fine.
Okay.
And you manage to get through his legs. The two of you, hearing this happen, spin and you see Ghostface standing there. And now what do you all do?
So is his knife in like a downward position? at this
He has
point?
just finished swinging.
Okay. I've met me. I know I wouldn't do this, but I would very much like to take the chainsaw, swing it around like a medieval flail, and just go straight to the face.
Okay.
Try to knock into the face a bit.
Roll me a strength check.
It's not gonna go great.
Oh, it
6.
was so great.
I cannot believe this is happening.
That is
So
Get.
it is so important that you are taller than the two people you are standing next to. So you spin this chain around and you whip it at Ghostface, and it manages to strike him right in the mask, hits him, and you see him fall
right.
down.
Yeah.
Falls down on top. You hit him with a huge, heavy chainsaw chain. Slams into his face, knocks him down. He is on the ground. Where do you go? What do you do?
I'm definitely gonna hit him on the head with the cutting board. I wanna slam it.
Okay.
Because we could go somewhere, or we could just murder him in cold blood.
That's what
Well,
I'm thinking.
The positive news there,
That's not a
that's not
prudent
the
move.
goal. The goal is to leave.
That's true.
I'm gonna slam it down on his head.
Roll me a strength check.
Like a decent stun, in addition to
Stun him.
Never stun.
just stunning.
Oh, I rolled a 6!
Oh my gosh! I've done it.
You slam this cutting board down on his head. You hear a wet crunch. It is a gross noise. You've
wet
never hit
crunch.
somebody with a cutting board before. It is unpleasant, but you manage to slam it into his head and he is not moving.
Okay. Can I search like his pockets, like for keys?
Sure.
We've done brain damage to this guy. This is
Good.
bad. Jesus Christ.
Search. You roll me a smarts check.
Aw.
You know, at this point, we've committed more crimes than he has. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna say that.
100%.
I rolled a 3.
He started.
Okay, he's wearing a billowing robe thing as
Natural.
yeah. You don't feel anything. You don't feel any pockets or
Okay.
anything like that. Nothing. He's not carrying anything. A knife in his hand.
Take the knife.
Okay, you take the knife.
Yeah, 100%.
With which hand?
I have the cutting board. Well, I have my left, so knife is in the right hand.
Right. So where have you left the shovel?
It's on the floor.
Okay.
Knife is cool.
Okay.
I look cool.
With a cutting board and a knife.
Yeah,
That's-
100%. Look at my stats.
That's pretty good.
So
yeah.
you have incapacitated. Where do you go from here? He could get up at any minute.
We're not going up the stairs.
We're not going upstairs.
not.
Not
Yeah.
going upstairs,
going
or we're
the-
gonna be trapped again, or gonna have to jump like 2 stories, and then we're gonna get hurt, and it's done. But there's another passageway where there's presumably bedrooms
Yes, there could
or
be.
something.
could be windows.
There's just stuff.
Yeah.
In the bedroom.
There's the rest of the house.
Then we head that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Head that way. So you head towards the other rooms, and there are other rooms. There's what looks like a personal office. There is another bedroom downstairs. But every room you get to, the windows are dark. There's nothing outside. You can't see out of these windows.
We're in a rush. I'm gonna swing my hammer.
Great. Roll a strength check.
I got a 5.
Okay. Wow. You rear this hammer back and you slam it into this window, and it shatters.
Yes.
Hey. And it's a weird experience because your hand goes through the window
Oh no.
with the hammer.
Oh god.
And it's not that like the windows were blacked out, like you couldn't see out, and the windows were clear. But it's such an odd feeling. Outside, there's just nothing. You put your hand out there, and it doesn't go farther than about a foot. It's like there's no way to get out that way.
Oh gosh.
Roll me a smarts check.
I'm so sorry.
I got a 1.
As you're trying to comprehend this situation, a hand grabs your hand outside the window and starts to pull you through.
No.
Grinding against the glass in the window. Your arm is starting to go out, and you see her being pulled out the window by Ghostface.
Cutting board didn't do it, man.
I told you I was gonna see you in a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the.
Both things?
I'm gonna wrap her under an armpit.
Please.
She's getting an armpit. I gotta keep
I like
a
to see
knife.
how
We
much
can
you want
both
to keep
grab a
them
leg.
alive.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll both grab a leg.
We'll both grab
Okay.
a leg.
Please make me strength checks.
I hope we don't rip off one of your legs doing this.
I hope y'all don't scratch me against the glass.
I got a 4.
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Wow. Really when it counts.
So you both, displaying pretty excellent strength, yank back against Ghostface, and it is a struggle for a moment, but then you pull them back to the window, and they land on this side.
Oh, that's worse.
Unfortunately, when you pulled them back through, they ground all the way against the glass as they came through the window and have indeed passed away. No! Bloody and torn up by the glass from the window. I'm sorry, that one was rough.
It's okay. Sorry y'all had to see that.
Now,
My
you
bad.
two are standing there. They are cut up, and Ghostface starts coming through the window at you. There's always a second one, you know.
I'm so sorry. Can we throw her body at him?
Whoa!
We've been rolling pretty well with the strength stuff. We could yeet.
I was really confident we pulled the legs. Can we just sort of
Well, they are on the ground right now, so you'd have to fully pick them up and throw them off.
Some marbles. Just like in Home Alone.
That was not the movie.
We still have no idea even how to get out of this place.
You know what's annoying? I think we have to run up the stairs.
Just what's the point? They're all the same. Some stupid killer stalking some big-breasted girl who can't act, who's always running up the stairs when she should be going out the front door. It's insulting.
I'm so sorry. I know it's not right, but it's okay.
It's really not, yeah. All right, we'll go up the stairs, yeah.
All right, so you both go tearing out of the room as Ghostface climbs through the window, leaving your poor friend.
Save for her.
As you come out of the room, you make a left to go towards the stairs in the front of the
Yes.
house, near the front door. You see the second Ghostface getting up.
No!
You tear past that Ghostface, go up the stairs, and you were in a hallway upstairs with rooms on either side, and then a room at the end.
The one at the far end is probably a master suite, right? So it'd be bigger, might be adjacent rooms, maybe connected.
I rent. I don't know.
I assure you this is not based on first-hand knowledge.
Okay. Let's just run.
Okay.
The furthest one.
Okay, so you run down the hallway to the far door, and you can hear footsteps coming up the staircase behind you.
Sure.
You slam into that door, and it opens, and you run into the master bedroom. And you slam the door behind you, and you're in a very cookie cutter, floral printed sheets master bedroom. What do you do?
I'm gonna be really honest and be really true to myself. I check the bathroom to see what the bathtub looks like.
Let's see if it's one of those Iron Claw bad
I
boys.
just love
Because it's like given the period
You
and
open the bathroom
architecture
door
of
that is attached to the master bedroom,
Yeah.
and there is indeed a clawfoot bath.
And I go,
there.
oh, it's so nice. Okay,
And the minute you go, it's so nice, you hear a wham as someone slams into the door to the master bedroom trying to open it.
oh no, I run back into the master bedroom and go, there's a really nice bathtub.
That's really good for the resale value. Now let's focus.
Okay, so there's no other way we can get out in this room.
Are there windows?
There are windows.
Is there a balcony?
There is a double door that has glass doors that open onto a balcony.
Let's
We
go.
gotta open it
we
up.
Gotta, we go to the
Try to
balcony.
open it up.
Okay, you open the doors. What is weird about this is that when you open this and you walk out onto the balcony, you step out into this area and you can see a backyard that was not there downstairs.
Okay.
It seems like however this place works is you have to find the specific thing. You look down over the balcony, you see a backyard that has, a pool and a bunch of other things in the backyard, lawn furniture, and etc. But you are up high.
How high?
Thud, as they're slamming into the door.
I jump in the pool.
The pool is not underneath the balcony.
Dang it!
If I may, I like the attitude, I like the hustle, I like the wanting to just straight jump into the pool. I'm imagining, due to just the ambiance of this place, it's like a nice, sturdy, like oak bed frame.
Oh, the bed?
Perhaps a
Yeah, it's
canopy.
a pretty heavy bed.
We could shove that against the wall really fast, buy us a little bit of time, take some sheets, curtains, and create something where we can kind of shimmy down it a bit.
While he's talking, I'm trying to shimmy down the balcony.
Without
Well, I'm
Already.
word vomiting way too much.
I'm like, yeah, great idea!
Bye.
I'm trying to. Two stories is not that high.
It's not that high. So as they're slamming into the door, you are going to try to scale down the balcony. And what are you going to do?
I'm gonna be a hero. I'm gonna try to push. I'm gonna push the bed against the door to try to buy us.
I believe in you!
Okay.
I yell.
I have weak ankles, so I'm just nervous about that.
You're going to make me a strength check in a second. And you're going to make me a hustle check. And these are going to be your last rolls.
Okay, good luck. Let's cheers our.
Cheers.
This might be terrible. I don't know if that's foreboding or not.
Good luck, team.
5.
Please.
Believe in you.
I rolled a 2!
So here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
You run into the bedroom and you grab the bed frame. And it is heavy, but you push with all of your might, somehow not throwing out your back. And you push this bed frame up against the door and block off. And they're slamming against it, but it's a much more solid sound now. They don't sound like they're getting through the door as much anymore. And slamming and slamming. And it gives you a minute to think and breathe while you are climbing down the balcony. You start climbing and climbing. And you're working your way down, and the footing is hard. It's difficult, and there's not a lot to go on. But you're managing okay. Until you take one step, and you hit something very slick. There's a wet part of the drainage from the roof up above, from the gutters, and you slip, and you let go, and you fall, and you slam onto the ground in the backyard, and it knocks all the wind out of you. And you're laying there trying to breathe again and trying to put yourself back together and get up. You know you have to run. You have to get out of here. You are now outside. You never answered my question. What's your favorite scary movie? And a knife comes plunging down straight into your chest. Over and over and over again as Ghostface stands over you. And that's where we're going to end it. You're still alive.
In a bedroom.
In a bedroom.
With 2 ghost faces.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
We can extrapolate what's going to happen from there.
That's
bad,
positive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think at that point I'll just I'll run the bath.
Yeah.
I think and have that
Great idea.
as my final moments. Yeah. As they eventually get through the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice tub. Yeah.
Spend your last moments in a nice bath.
Yeah. Have some salts.
Are you happy I checked?
I really am actually.
Oh, unfortunately, all 3 of you pass away.
Such is life.
Such is life. But thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate this. And we'll see you next time on Can You Survive?